video is strictly for educational purposes only. I do not condone or glorify the use of drugs.
Yo, what is good? I'm Low-Key Fish, and in this video I'll be covering a substance called mescaline. This is a psychedelic that is found in the peyote cactus and is infamous for being used in religious ceremonies for thousands of years. I'll go over the dangers, history, side effects, and everything else in between. Let's get into it. Mescaline is a naturally occurring psychedelic protoalkaloid of the substituted phenethylamine class. It is known for its hallucinogenic effects comparable to LSD and psychedelic mushrooms, plus many other psychedelics. It occurs naturally in many different types of cacti, including obviously the peyote cactus. Additionally, small amounts can be found in certain members of the bean family. Peyote is one of the oldest known psychedelics and has been used for as long as 5,700 years by indigenous peoples of the Americas and Mexico. Europeans noted use of peyote in religious ceremonies upon early contact of Native Americans. Other mescaline-containing cacti, such as the San Pedro cactus, have a long history of use in South America, from Peru to Ecuador. While ceremonial and religious peyote use is widespread in the Aztec Empire and northern Mexico at the time of the Spanish conquest, religious persecution confined it to areas near the Pacific coast and up to southwest Texas. These religious practices, incorporated legally in the United States in 1920 as the Native American Church, has since spread as far as central Canada. In traditional peyote preparations, the top of the cactus is chopped off. This leaves just the large taproot along with a green ring of photosynthesizing area to grow new heads. Then, these new heads are dried up into disc-shaped buttons, which are chewed to produce the effects. If you ever played GTA 5 before, you may have seen these in the wild, where you can just chew a peyote button and start tripping balls. They can also be soaked in water to drink. However, the taste of the cactus is very bitter, so modern users will often grind it into powder or pour it into capsules to avoid having to taste it. Mescaline was first isolated and identified in 1897 by the German chemist Arthur Hefter. Mescaline is also an important part of the life's work of American chemist Alexander Shulgin, who is one of the most famous psychedelic chemists in history. The drug itself has a wide array of suggested medical usage, including treatment of alcoholism and depression, due to these disorders having links to serotonin deficiencies, in which the serotonin receptor is used during a mescaline trip. However, its status as a Schedule I controlled substance in the Convention of Psychotropic Substances limits availability of the drug to researchers. Because of this, very few studies concerning mescaline's activity and potential therapeutic effects in humans have been conducted since the early 1970s. Mescaline induces a psychedelic state similar to those produced by LSD and psilocybin, but with unique characteristics. Subjective effects may include altered thinking processes, closed and open-eye visual phenomena, and an altered sense of time and self-awareness. It's generally considered to be one of the most gentle, insightful, and euphoric psychedelics. The onset is roughly 1 to 3 hours and typically lasts 6 to 10 hours once the effects kick in. Similarly to MDMA, mescaline is known for placing greater emphasis on tactile and bodily sensations than psychedelic tryptamines such as psilocybin or DMT, which tend to have more frenetic of a headspace and dynamic visual geometry. Unlike other highly prohibited substances, mescaline has not been proven to be physiologically toxic or addictive. Nonetheless, adverse psychological reactions such as delusions, paranoia, anxiety, and psychosis can still always occur, particularly among those predisposed to mental disorders such as schizophrenia. Moreover, peyote or mescaline can land you in prison in many countries, even though it literally is just a cactus that grows in the ground. One exception though is in the United States, where it's illegal unless you're Native American. Additionally, it should be noted that in street markets, terms like mescaline or synthetic mescaline are commonly used as deceptive labels for other psychedelics like 25X-NBOM and 2CI, which are typically more dangerous. If you want to learn more about fake mescaline drugs, watch this video next, which will teach you all about 2CI. 2CI is a substance that feels like a psychedelic stimulant hybrid, and some street dealers like to lie and pass it off as authentic mescaline. I'm Low-Key Fish, peace out.